Hi, I'm Sarah and Coach at Alt Legal, and I'm here today with Kimra Major-Morris, founder of Major-Morris Law. Kimra is going to be speaking at our upcoming virtual trademark conference, Alt Legal Connect, on September 13th to 15th, and we're very excited to have her join us. So Kimra, tell me about your session and what you'll be talking about.
Hi, Sarah, and thank you so much for having me. I'm going to be talking about how intellectual property practitioners can advance social justice. So it's
Great.
something that people don't automatically see the connection with, but that's one of the reasons why I'm so excited.
Awesome. And what is the most exciting aspect of your session topic?
Well, I think right now a lot of people feel a sense of helplessness, especially in this space, because we tend to think, well, if you're not a civil rights attorney, then what can I do? I hear that a lot, but we can actually do a lot. And that's one of the things I'm most excited about is kind of turning the light on for IP practitioners about the different things we can do for our clients, as well as for the creatives who are contributing in this space.
Absolutely. I think it's really valuable and important information to share, especially in this current climate. So next question, what is the most important skill or piece of knowledge people will get from your session?
I think empathy towards victims' rights, also or victims' families, as well as just an eye for, a lot of times it's simple. You just put yourself in the place of others. And so when we think about social justice, a lot of times there are grieving families from, senseless violence. And so we think, well, what would we think if our child was on all this merchandise and we had no control over it? And so on top of mourning, you're thinking about all of these other things. And so I think one of the first things that's necessary is just empathy. Put yourself in the place of these families and then look at the intellectual property issues going on around the issue.
Yeah, definitely makes sense. So what is the most important information you learned about practicing in this specific area representing the IP interests in the social justice movement?
Well, one of the things that I noticed was that in the beginning, there's a lot of confusion, and this is really common. So it makes sense as to why a lot of people don't quickly get the structure in place, because it's one of the last things people think about, almost like at a wedding. One of the last things people are thinking about is the videographer. How can I capture this amazing event? Well, if you're grieving, one of the last things you're going to think about is preserving the legacy in a way that has to do with registrations. And so it's not a popular thing to talk about at that time. And so that's one of the things that I realized, that's probably one of the reasons why it's not done more quickly in a lot of situations.
Definitely. So what are you looking forward to most about Alt Legal Connect this year?
Well, I always like the connection with other IP practitioners, just to understand where people are, what they're doing. You never know when you're going to have an opportunity to collaborate with someone, but it's for informational purposes. I really am excited about the global protection session that's going to be had. I have a lot of clients who are global brands, and you can always learn something, but that's the one that seems like it's going to be right on point for me right now.
Definitely, a really big and important issue along with yours as well. Well, Kimra, those are all the questions I have for today. Thank you so much for joining us, and we're really looking forward to hearing you speak at Connect.
Thank you so much. It's going to be, I'm really excited and looking forward to it.
Great, we'll see you soon.